Hello dear student, today we will study about effect of temperature on the rate of reaction. Aim of the experiment is to study the effect of temperature on the rate of reaction between sodium thiosulfate and hydrochloric acid. So before going to the procedure, let's discuss few points related to rate and temperature. Okay. So first of all, what is rate? How will you define rate? The rate of the reaction is speed at which chemical reaction happens. Okay. So there are few things or few factors which affect the overall speed of the reaction. Okay. So the factors are temperature, concentration and pressure. Okay. Here we will see temperature. So what happen if we'll increase the temperature? As the temperature increases, the rate of reaction increases due to increase in kinetic energy of molecule. The number of effective collisions between reacting species increases due to increase in kinetic energy of molecule. Okay. Now collision theory explains us about the reaction, how reaction happens. The collision theory says that as more collision in the system occur, there will be a more combination of molecules bouncing into each other. So this is all about collision theory and rate of reaction. So let's start the experiment. So for this experiment you require burette, 4 conical flask, stopwatch, white plain paper having cross mark on it, thermometer, wire gauze, tripod stand, burner measuring cylinder of 10 ml. In chemicals you require 0.1 molar sodium thiosulfate, 1 molar HCl and distilled water. So in procedure I will explain you the procedure with the help of observation tables. Okay. So first take 4 conical flasks and mark and label or mark them as A, B, C and D. Okay, respectively. In conical flask A, take 50 ml 0.1 molar sodium thiosulfate solution. Okay, and record the initial temperature using thermometer. After recording the temperature, add 2 ml 1 molar HCl solution into it. Okay, with the help of measuring cylinder. Shake the flask well and start the stopwatch immediately. And keep the flask on paper having cross mark. Okay, paper having cross mark. Observe the cross mark from the top of the flask and record the time t when cross mark just become invisible. Okay, so what will happen? First the solution is cleared. Okay, now when reaction happens, the solution becomes opaque and the cross mark become invisible. Okay, it shows that reaction completed. So what you have to record temperature T, initial temperature, and time required to becomes invisible. Okay, cross mark invisible. And now take after that take flask B containing 50 ml sodium thiosulfate solution and increase the temperature by 10 degrees Celsius by heating the flask. Okay, and after heating, keep the flask on the paper having cross mark and add 2 ml HCl solution in it. Shake the flask well and record the time required when cross mark just become invisible. Okay, same you will do with C and D. The difference is that you will increase the temperature with 20 degrees Celsius for C, and for D you will increase the temperature by 30 degrees Celsius. You have to just record the time required to cross mark just become invisible and calculate the T inverse. Okay, now see the diagram. First heating, then addition of HCl and the solution. After the reaction, solution becomes opaque, okay, and cross mark become invisible. So this is the simple process and simple calculation. After completion of observation table, plot the graph of T inverse, that is 1 upon T, against the temperature of sodium thiosulfate. Okay, you will see the graph. Time, that is T inverse increases means time decreases, T decreases. Okay, so when temperature increases, time decreases. Okay, here you will take T inverse. Okay, so in result you will write from the graph, it is clear that the rate of reaction between sodium thiosulfate and HCl increases with increase in temperature. So rate of reaction is directly proportional to temperature. Okay, now precautions while performing the practical. First is note the temperature of sodium thiosulfate solution just before adding HCl into it. Use the same paper with the same cross mark for all the observation. Stopwatch must immediately be started after addition of HCl. 4. Keep accuracy while measuring volume. That's it.